Hi, everyone. We'd like to welcome you to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Terrio, and we are here at Southern Pines for the British Soccer Camp, and we've got some amazing instructors that have graced us with their presence today. We'd love for them to introduce themselves to you and tell us a little bit about their soccer career and the camp that they're hosting here.
Awesome. So I'm Stuart. I'm from Glasgow. We're over here for a week. We're in Dublin for 1 week, and basically it runs Monday through to Friday. We have a sort of different theme for each day. So today's theme's been tackling.
Tackling.
You've probably seen some of the kids rolling around. And basically we've just been trying to have loads of fun introducing soccer. We call it football.
Yes.
It's taken me about a week. I've finally got it. But basically we've started to introduce it to some of the kids here. Some of the kids here, it's their first week ever playing soccer. So,
Now, Stuart, tell us a little bit about your career playing football or soccer.
Alright, awesome. So I used to play sort of professional youth soccer when I was younger. But then slowly just started to become more of a coach, and now I just play for sort of local teams and the university team as well.
So how many years have you been playing?
Since I could walk.
Since you could walk.
It's a religion in Scotland, soccer.
And so now the soccer camp that you're bringing here, with your experience, what difference do you see where you've come from, how prominent this sport is, and bringing it here?
Well, we obviously just try to sort of get more of the kids involved. Obviously it's a lot more popular in Scotland than it is here. So we're obviously trying to sort of get it down to be a much more important sport and sort of teach more stuff off the park as well as on the park. So there's sort of important life lessons that you can learn as well.
Very good. Now tell us what type things that you're teaching. You say each day you have a different theme. So today's tackling. What has been your different theme for each day this week?
So our theme on Monday was dribbling. Then on Tuesday it was passing. Wednesday it was shooting. Yesterday it was heading, and today it was tackling.
How has your experience been coaching, from being an actual professional athlete and then coming out coaching these wee ones?
It's been warm. That's the warmest I've ever experienced.
Is that right?
I'm so sunburnt. You can probably catch it on my neck.
Yeah.
But slowly I'm starting to get better with the heat. Slowly.
Very good. I know you have to. It takes a while.
It does. Yeah,
When you go back home to Scotland, you're gonna have to rest. You know that.
Oh,
Recuperate.
definitely. I'm gonna recuperate tonight.
Now tell us, what age group do you have out here?
So I have 6 to 16-year-olds here. Here we have a sort of younger age group as well.
How young? Well, you say you could. You've been playing as early as you could walk.
Yeah.
What would you say is a good age to actually start this?
Probably
sport?
about 3 or 4 years old.
3 or 4 years old. And what we're learning here is, of course, it's not as big a sport. Like when I was coming up through high school, we never had soccer in our schools.
Oh, okay.
And this is something you've always had.
Yeah. Since sort of primary one, which is like 4 or 5 years old, there's always been competitive soccer teams.
Yeah. And so what do you see in the kids or that we're really it's taken a little while for us to grasp in this sport?
Well, some kids pick up the soccer ball, obviously playing American football.
Yeah.
But for a lot of them, it's just a total new sport. So everything's difficult to grasp, but slowly they're getting into it, and they're slowly improving as the week goes on.
These kids are like running all over the place, and it's kind of like you're having to be their dad to kind of bring them in a little bit.
You can probably hear my voice is slowly going over the week. Yeah, slowly going, but it's getting better.
But it's been a good week.
It's been an amazing week, and it's a beautiful place.
How many times have you been coming back here for this?
This is actually my first time in America.
And is this is your first time?
Yeah, first time in America.
So have you been able to kind of go any place to kind of see things other than?
Well, we're off tonight and we're off tomorrow. So tomorrow's sort of a general sort of tourist day, and then Sunday's a travel day. We're heading down to South Carolina.
Well, we hope that you're able to see some amazing things while you're here.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for what you're bringing here to the kids here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's so great to have these young men with us here today, working with our little ones here with the game of soccer. Sir, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone, please?
I'm called Jack Boland. I'm from Manchester. I started playing soccer when I was the age of 4. I got influenced by my family. My dad, he used to play football, and my dad's dad was a professional footballer for Brighton when he was younger, but through injury he had to have a short career through injury, and I got influenced, me and my brother, playing football from the age of 4, and we played football till we were 16. And then I got, when I was in year 10, which I think it's 4th grade over here, I was age of 15. I was at a professional club called Stockport County, and I got released on basically my height because I was too small then. And now I'm a lot bigger player. Like back then I was small, and now I want to try and make it as a semi-pro professional footballer. Because I've been injured since last year, August. So I've came out to the United States to do soccer, to coach football, something that I've always wanted to do if I don't make it as a professional, which I know now I won't because I would be already at a club. So I thought another pathway in football would be to coach. So I coach currently in England for United Foundation, which is Manchester United.
Yeah.
It's their foundation for kids, unprivileged kids in 7 different areas in Manchester. So I do voluntary work. I've just completed my 99 hours of voluntary work.
Wow.
And now I want to make it as a coach for United Foundation. So me coming out to the United States will boost my confidence, gain me experience with coaching kids, and hopefully it'll be successful with Challenger. I'll either have a job with Man United when I get back or with Challenger throughout the years. So that's all I've always wanted to do, something in football. So it's another avenue to go down, coaching soccer.
So you've been very busy all your life,
Yeah.
pretty much, you know, and with your father getting injured and of course him having you and your brother, you know, get involved in the sport and you yourself getting injured. So now you're doing a different avenue of coaching, is that correct?
Yeah. So I started to do coaching because I used to play for a development squad for the foundation, which is a feeder club in Manchester to try and make it semi-professional.
Right.
And I noticed that I got injured, so I thought another avenue is to go down coaching. So I completed my volunteer work.
Yeah.
And I've been coaching ever since. And I'm doing currently my FA Level 2 with United, and now I've came over here to the United States to boost my confidence, so when I come back to the UK I'll be a better coach and hopefully I'll get the qualification I needed, and hopefully make myself become a better coach.
Absolutely. So how has your experience been here and working with the little ones?
It's been amazing. I do have to say the heat is too hot over here.
This is something you have to get used to, and you'll never get used to it coming forward.
In Manchester, it used to rain all the time, so come out here to 30, 40 degrees is tiring.
It is tiring, but you guys are doing a great job. Does it seem like these kids are having a good time?
Yeah, the kids over here are dead hyper and they always want to play.
Now, what age are you working with here?
I start in the morning from 9 o'clock at the camp at Southern Pines from 9 till 10, 3 to 4-year-olds.
3 to 4-year-olds. Now, these little ones are like running. Are you having to like pull them in a little bit? Are they able to pay attention?
It is challenging, but I always ask the parents to kind of like guide them and help them for support if they are struggling. But it's been a real good week. There's the 3 to 4-year-olds. We have 2 girls called Madeline and Raydolin, and it's their first week of playing soccer. So it's been a very good experience for them to watch them improve from touching the ball for the first time to actually, by the end of the week, they can dribble the ball and they can just about pass the ball.
Yes.
Is really
that's good. That's a good thing.
It's a real good thing.
You know, go ahead.
And now I'm coaching 5 to 6-year-olds, which is we have Jeremy, who's hyper, really hyper kid. We have Andrew and Baylor, which are brothers, which love to compete against each other.
Of course.
And to watch them start from the start of the week to now, they've come on bounds. They're really good. They've been dribbling, they've been listening, taking on board what I've been saying. I've had to do fun games to keep them going, and we did a shooting drill yesterday, a soccer drill yesterday, and Baylor and Andrew and Jeremy, they were really good at. They were shooting at the cones, knocking them over.
Yeah.
So they did really well, and I'm impressed. Really.
You are impressed. Well, listen, we thank you so much for everything that you're bringing here and working with these little young men and young women.
You're welcome.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
All right, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we've got Danny here. Danny, I mean, you guys are definitely doing a lot of great things over there. Tell us what you got going on.
Well, you know, just we've got the British Soccer Camp that's finishing up today. I think it's been very successful. I think it's been about our 8th or 10th year with them. You know, time kind of runs together when you're having a good time. But, you know, I think overall, you know, the British Soccer Camp is very intriguing for a lot of our parents because, you know, it's most of the guys are from Scotland or England that come over for the summer, and they work with local kids and things. So it's a little culture shock for some of them, but you know, it's been real good. But you know, our summer's going really well. We've got a new program coordinator, Matt Smith, and you know, he's doing a great job. We've got a summer camp going. We're finishing up with our baseball. We're heading into tournaments and things like that. So, you know, that's right around the corner. We've got a movie Under the Stars next Friday night. I think it's Despicable Me 2.
Oh, that was so cute.
And you know, so it's free to the public. It's going to be out by the splash pad. We ask that everybody bring a lounge chair or a blanket and you know, just enjoy themselves, you know, picnic and the whole bit. It's going to start about dark.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've got a lot of different programs scheduled and going. The other big thing we need to talk about is 4th of July, where we're going to have a band and we're going to have fireworks and we're going to have country showcase that Y96 is working with us on. So
last year was awesome.
it's gonna be a day long of activities. Also, we're planning on doing a color run on that morning, July 4th morning, and I think it's $5 to enter. It's going to be about. I think we're starting at either 8 or 9. It's on our webpage.
And where are you going to do that at? Because I know my daughter wants to run in that.
It's going to be out here.
Okay, good.
We're going to set it up out here, and we'll have half a dozen different color stations and, you know, things like that. So we're hoping it's going to be real interesting for the communities. And also we're looking into some archery programs to start in the fall. We're really making an attempt to do a lot of different things this year. We're going to try to make a few swings on different things in our baseball and softball program. We may do fall baseball, and we're looking at that right now. So, you know, all in all, we've got a real busy summer.
Real busy.
And we're hoping that we're going to have a great fall.
Absolutely. A lot of fun and exciting things. So you're not too busy, though, are you?
Well, you know, we're doing lots of things.
Yeah, you are.
You know, we're staying busy. The splash pad, you know, we opened it on Memorial Day weekend.
Has it been packed?
It's been packed. We had the biggest weekend we've ever had last weekend.
Wow.
So it's going great. So, you know, we'd encourage people to come out for the splash pad, and, you know, it's a lot of fun.
All right.
To cool off on warm days.
Absolutely, like this.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for everything you guys are doing.
Well, thanks,
This is
Pat.
Danny.
Thanks.
You know, this British soccer camp has been going on for a number of years. And of course, we've got a father and son here that's going to tell us a little bit about their experience here with this actual camp. How are you doing, Coach?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing very well. Talk to us a little bit.
The British soccer camps have been going on here, I know, at least for 8 years, because I've had John Eric, my oldest, in it since then.
Right.
And right now I got my youngest in here, Peanut, and he's...
Is that his birth name?
No, his name's Riley. Everybody calls him Peanut, though.
Right.
But he's, you know, following in his older brother's footsteps, learning, you know, the fundamental skills of soccer and how to do what they do with the round ball.
Now, Coach, you tell us this. With you being, of course, a father, a soccer dad, but also a soccer coach, tell us about how significant having a camp like this come here is for the kids and their skills.
Right. Well, it helps them with their fundamentals.
Yeah.
And as a coach, it helps them with the spark. You know, you've got to have an interest to want to do a sport. And so it's nice that they get to see, you know, other people from other parts of the world that are playing soccer, and
Yeah.
you know, it kind of gives them that spark to be interested in it, and it helps us out in the long run because we have players that have, you know, some basic fundamentals when they get to us.
Absolutely. All right, young man. We know you're just chopping at the bit to talk to me today. Tell us about your experience with the British Soccer Club, and also your experience playing soccer at East Lawrence.
Well, here at the British Soccer Camp, you know, good Lord, it's been forever since I've been here doing
Many
this.
moons ago.
Yeah, but it teaches good fundamentals. There's solid fundamentals, and it's the reason why I've played soccer as long as I have.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 4.
Wow. And how old are you now? About 25?
I'm 15.
That's been so long, so long.
Yeah.
And so what have you learned from here that has been beneficial for you in playing now at the level you're at?
Just, you know, passing, you know, dribbling, learning how to dribble the ball.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can come out here and watch little kids play for the rec department, you know, they're just kicking it and running to it.
Right.
But when you get up here, you can't do that. You can't do that anymore. You got to learn how to dribble the ball, and that's what they teach, and it's real solid.
And it's evident in the way he plays. I remember when we first got here to Dublin and I watched your son, I thought he's from another country.
Right. It's well, he's had coaches from other countries. so-
Yeah, because the way he played and his footwork and the control that he had on the ball, I'm like, surely he had to go somewhere else or come from
Right.
somewhere else to learn this.
You know, any extra time you spend with the ball, it just makes you that much better.
Yeah.
So just a solid week of, you know, instruction helps out with those skills.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to let you have the final word, son. Do you have any kind of words of wisdom that you'd like to give to your little brother Peanut and all the other ones out there?
I just hope he plays soccer as long as I have. I'd like to see him do it.
Absolutely. And then you may one day become a professional soccer player and then coach as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
See, Daddy, we can actually live through our kids.
Hopefully.
All right, these are the sins, everyone. Thank you.